Got a nut. The second episode of South Park Season 27 has broken previous viewing records. The Sermon on the Mount premiere episode of the most recent season of South Park began controversially by showing President Donald Trump sleeping with Satan. Not averse to controversy either, Episode 2 showed Vice President J.D. Vance standing next to Trump as a miniature version of himself, and U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem murdering dogs and detaining immigrants. Variety reports that between August 6 and August 8, the second episode was viewed 6.2 million times worldwide on Comedy Central and Paramount+. This exceeded even the 5.9 million cross-platform views from the first episode of Season 27. With a 54% rise over the previous episode, Got a Nut also achieved the biggest young adult viewership of any South Park episode. In contrast to the premiere's 1.07 million viewers, Comedy Central's total viewership was 1.56 million. In spite of being in Season 27, South Park appears to be more influential than it has been in a long time. The fact that this season has already broken its own viewership records after just 2 episodes shows how popular the direct and unyielding political commentary is. The controversies are benefiting the series rather than harming it. Viewers' desire to watch the contentious sequences for themselves rather than merely waiting to see excerpts on social media is demonstrated by the noticeably higher viewing between episodes 1 and 2. Episodes Got a Nut and Sermon on the Mount have already established themselves as 2 of South Park's most rewatchable. Long after the episodes aired, discussions over both segments were still going strong, and as Season 27 goes on, this trend is probably going to continue. Although the increase in viewing is not particularly surprising given the intense discussion around the most recent South Park episodes, it is encouraging for the show's future. The new records demonstrate that South Park is succeeding in addressing the current political situation head-on rather than avoiding it like many other shows have. In terms of young adults, South Park has just set what is arguably the most astonishing milestone. In an era when many young adults are choosing other forms of media over television, this series has succeeded in grabbing their interest in a manner never seen in the 26 seasons before. For the time being, South Park's political satire seems more successful and topical than that of any other current program. It will be interesting to watch if the show can continue to surpass its own audience records in the coming weeks, as it has established a high standard in its first 2 episodes.